Emily.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh,
It's me. Yeah, you have to mute. Sorry about that. So let us begin this brand new time for us here for this 6 to 6:30 service. I just want to say right from the get-go that there will be just 3 more of these during the summer. So there'll be 4 in total 6 o'clock services, and there will be 5 7:30 services. And we'll make that clear in Monday's update so you can see the whole schedule. And we were thinking that this is a nice thing. We can have a Kabbalat Shabbat, just a time to just get our Shabbat heads together. And then maybe everyone will have dinner on their own, a little oneg, perhaps like a 20-minute oneg with Sandy hosting after this. Feel free to bring your meal with you to that if you'd like. And we will just bring in Shabbat together on this July 3rd evening. So we begin with a song that we have not done for a long time. Bim Bam, Shabbat Shalom. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Chiri Biri Biri Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. And I don't know if you have your Shabbat candles handy. It's hard in this time to know what supplies we have at any given moment, but we are happy here to light candles on behalf of everyone. And if you have yours, you could even bring it to the screen so that we could see it. And Sandy's gonna head on over to our candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlek ner shel Shabbat. And because this is our first 6 o'clock service of the summer in this new format, and especially in celebration of how good it is to see your faces during the service. Rabbi Carrie and Dan and I have been looking at each other for all of these months, but missing your faces. And so let's shehechianu ourselves how good it is to have reached this moment. For some of us, an okay week, for some of us, a really difficult week. And to be able to mark time together, to mark sacred time together, feels so important right now. So with blessings, with gratitude for having reached this moment together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech Bisman Hasen. So we have a Hine Matov tonight that I think says it all. I know for us how we feel on these Friday nights, how good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. And it's so nice to see some little faces on our screen now. Oh, Julie Loughnane is with her grandchildren. I can see that. How beautiful is that? So let us just say how good it is. And I know you're muted now, but I'm going to be hearing you doing the call and response. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I just, like Beth, I'm just bursting with joy to be able to see so many of you. I could just pop. I am delighted to be here. We do see some of our younger members and family members here today. Julie, I see you with your 3 little grandbabies right there. We're getting big waves and smiles. I see my kids, not that I'm biased, but with some very cute smiles right there. And the rest of you all have equally amazing smiles, I will say. So it is wonderful to be with all of you. We do have a short Shabbos story in honor of some of our younger members being able to join us at this earlier hour that I wanted to share with you. So this is a beautiful new book that we just received in our family called Saturday. And Shabbat, of course, falls Friday night into Saturday. And it is a day we dedicate ourselves to doing the things that fill us up with joy and connection and everything that powers us to do the good work for the rest of the week. So here is a little story for the younger members of our community on what we might do that makes Saturday so special. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. I invite you to consider it for the children you love for their collection. And it's pretty short for the rest of us here who haven't been read a story in some time. Saturday. This morning, Ava and her mother were all smiles. It was Saturday. Because Ava's mother worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday was the day they cherished. On Saturdays, they zipped to the library for a weekly story time. On Saturdays, they lounged in salon chairs and got new hairdos. On Saturdays, they picnicked in the grass for a peaceful afternoon in the park. And on this Saturday, they would also ride the bus across town for a one night only puppet show. The day would be special. The day would be splendid. The day was Saturday. Ava and her mother could hardly wait. So zoom, off they went. But when they reached the library, story time was canceled. Oh no, Ava cried. It's canceled, wailed Ava's mother. They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today will be Saturday. So zoom, off they went. But as they left the salon, whoosh, their hairdos were ruined. Oh no, Ava sobbed. Our do's, boo-hooed Ava's mother. They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today is Saturday. So zoom, off they went. But their peaceful afternoon in the park was loud. Oh no, Eva groaned. What did you say? It's too noisy, yelled her mother. I love these beautiful pictures. They paused, closed their eyes, and everybody, we can all do it together. Let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today will be ruined if we miss the bus. Oh no. So zoom to the extra special, one night only puppet show they went. We made it, Ava exclaimed as they arrived at the theater. Thank goodness, Ava's mother sighed in relief. Hooray for Saturday, they cheered. Tickets, chirped the lady at the door. Ava's mother reached into her purse, but the tickets weren't there. Oh no, Ava's mother gasped. I left our tickets on the table. As Ava watched, her mother crumpled. I've had it, she sighed. Story time was canceled, our hair was ruined, the park was loud, and now we're missing the puppet show. I'm sorry, Ava. We looked forward to this all week. It's all messed up, everything, and I ruined Saturday. Ava was quiet for a moment. Then she closed her eyes and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Mama, Ava reassured her. Today was special. Today was splendid. Saturdays are wonderful because I spend them with you. So slowly, hand in hand, off they went. When they reached their apartment door, Ava turned to her mother. She had an idea. What if we, Ava started, we could, her mother began. And so they did. What a beautiful day. Now we know that most of us are facing days that are not quite what we plan them to be. And we know that lots of us are taking big, deep breaths when we reach those moments. So I hope that today, this time when we see each other's faces, we see how special it is to be in this together, entering Shabbat together.
Amen to that. It's so nice to hear a story. Such a beautiful one. So now that we have our Shabbos heads on a little bit, let us welcome Shabbat together, friends, just by saying Lecha Dodi, Shabbat Shalom. And when we sing this, I think this is one of those songs you kind of have to take a deep breath when you're singing it. So let's do it together. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla, Nekabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla, Nekabla, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom Umevorach. Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom Umevorach. Let's sing it one more time. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla, Nekabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla, Nekabla. Here we go. Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom Umevorach. Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom Umevorach. And may it be a Shabbat of blessings for all of us. So we have quite a gathering here on our Zoom page. It's just so amazing to see faces and to see you singing and maybe taking that Shabbos breath if you can. And before we move into our prayer for healing, to our Mishaberach, we thought we'd sing the words of sanctuary, because we are sanctuary for each other tonight and all days and all nights. So let's sing Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary. And we'll sing this with all of our hearts to each other. Adonai. I'm going to do it in the right key, I'm sorry. Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary. sanctuary for you. Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. All right, this time we're going to do it one last time and add in your harmony. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. And I could hear that harmony through the airwaves. So each week we've been reading names of people who are in need of healing in our congregation and loved ones of people who are in our congregation. And it is kind of a long list because there are a lot of people right now who are sick and in need of healing. So as I'm reading these names, think about sending out love to every person. You might not even know one person on this list maybe, but think about sending love to all the people on our entire planet, in our whole world, that are in need of healing. And I'm just going to say these names. We're going to be like a powerhouse transmitter of love and healing to all who need it. We pray for L.J. Taylor and his wife Jennifer and their 4 children, for Charles Macia, Sarah Lee Tableson, Adam, Nick, Travis, and Maureen Mortel, for Emma Jules Charney, for Ariella Korn, Alan Travis, Joanne Travis, for Matt Lunan and Barbara Lunan, for Wendy Green, for Roger Boffman, for Sheldon Cohen, for Yehezkel Ben Hildegard, for Janice Wiesenfeld, for Phyllis Marshall, Sandy Samuels, for Debbie Buteau, Sam Sachs, and Jerome Sachs, for Louise Avedon, Nadia Finkelstein, and Joel Seiner, for Andy Andriopoulos, Mark Bosenson, John Saladino and Marianne Saladino, for Rosalind Hoffman, Joel Meeks, and Jody Planchin, for Audrey Roth, who's here with us tonight. Continued healing to you, Audrey. For Bernice Hutzler-Stein, for Tina Duffy, Debbie Gilman, Neil Daniels Midman, for Abraham Lyons. For William O'Brien, Ron and Patty Shepard, Mary Jane Gendro, for Jennifer Chase, Ellen Lee, Becky Kleinman, Julia Vance, Judy Donaldson, Isaac Altman Sagan, for Rabbi David Nelson, Harav Ze'ev Yehuda Ben Vora, for Tom Lemons and Priscilla Lemons, for Sonit Pio, for Jeff Bray and Arlene Edelson, for Susan Lapidus, Louise Ward, Vicki Oman, Gail Tregor, Melissa Martin and her daughter Cassie, for Ken Blumberg and Jimmy Krasnow. Continued prayers for Asher Guy Ben Chava Vaher Shmuel, for the Medeiros Rockenmacher family, for Justin and Jen Alexander, for Gladys Schuker, for Jim Medford, and for Carol Medford, for Claude Lieber, Nancy Lazaro Lieber, for Bob Friedman, for Kathy Nath, and for Mason Lee. And as we're singing the words of Misha Berach, if you would like to put someone you're thinking of, it could be for yourself too, put that in the chat and we will just sing. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, a complete healing, the renewal of body and the renewal of spirit. All right, here we go. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. May it be so. May it be so. And let us turn now to the words of Oseh Shalom, sort of a healing prayer for all the world. May all who dwell in peace and on this earth dwell in peace, just as the one who makes peace in the heavens. Let that happen for us here on this earth. And continue, of course, to put in chats for people you're thinking about or anything you're thinking about. This gives us the opportunity to actually see each other and to hear our prayers through the screen. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Amen. Let's sing it one more time. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru the words of Mourner's Kaddish now, remembering those who are no longer with us, because when we are together and able to do this as a community, it makes it a little easier when we're missing people. So tonight, you may see the words on the screen, and if you don't, just say Amen. Just be here with us as we read the names of the people that were being remembered, that are being remembered tonight. And you can also put your names in the chat. So we turn first to the names of the people who have died this week, remembering tonight Pamela Zimmerman, the dear niece of Harriet Slonim, who was a first responder in during 9/11, and who died just last Friday. Remembering Tom Garvey, a friend of Rob Marlon Curiel's, David Savage, Rob's uncle, Christine Patsos, a dear friend of Karen Grossman, and Beverly Lasovic, also a dear friend of Karen Grossman. Remembering tonight those in the time of Shloshim, 30 days since they died. Toby Coleman, Stu Coleman's beloved mother, Bodie Swartz, Esther Levine, beloved grandmother of Stuart Levine, Raja Rajagopal, Krishna's father, Rita Green, Wendy Green's mother, and Ida Bershad, Ed Snow's beloved companion. Tonight's yortzites include Bob Einzig, Robin Einzig's father, Phoebe's grandfather. This is his 13th yortzite. Buddy Oxman, Harry Oxman, Marcus Scheinman, Max Scheinman, Morris Lippman, Sharon Solomon's grandfather, and Philip Solomon, Rich Solomon's father. Remembering these loved ones in this year since they died: Jack Vance, Diana Dessy, Billy Mortel, Helen Crancer, Alan Finder, and Myra Perez. For all of our loved ones, let us join in the words of Mourner's Kaddish.
Our voices become one, holding each other in community and memory. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirute, ve'amlich malchute, v'chayechon uvyomechon, uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'gala uvizman kariv, v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach, leolam ul'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen.
Amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing always, an enduring blessing. And it is our tradition that keeps us together. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. May we stay together now and always, strengthening one another. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Here we go, it is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. All right, really strong. Shalom, 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 shalom. Now we begin to just conclude this brief Kabbalat Shabbat, the brief welcoming of Shabbat, by doing Kiddush and Motzi together. We have some wine, or if you have grape juice or anything you have, if you'd like to pour yourself a little glass, feel free. And we'll just do tonight our shortened version of Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. And in honor of this holiday weekend, 2 hot dog buns, be tofu dogs for us, for our challah tonight. And if you have a little challah or a little piece of bread, whatever you have, feel free to put it in the screen as well. And let's do motzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And Shabbat Shalom to you all. We'll be back at 7:30 next week. Hopefully also in this format, I have to say, getting to see each other is a joy, just to see your faces. It is just so lovely. And many thanks to Dan for helping us get set up. And Rabbi Carrie, thank you for that beautiful story. And let me unmute us so we can say goodbye to each other and Shabbat Shalom to each other.
Say bye. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. I think that
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Wait,
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Good to see everyone.
I like this format better.
Shabbat Shalom.
Great feedback. Thank you.
Just for these short ones, but
Bye all.
Bye all. Shabbat